Minister of State for Petroleum Resources Timi has initiated government intervention to address the increase in the price of cooking gas. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources Timi has taken action by setting up a committee to address the issue. The cost of cooking gas has surged from around 700 naira to over 900 naira per kg, prompting government intervention. Led by Farouk Ahmed of the Nigerian Midstream Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, the committee has been tasked with finding solutions within 1 week. The identified challenges include forex issues for imports and insufficient domestic supply, with Silva emphasizing the government's commitment to ensuring ample gas supply and expressing concern over the impact of rising prices on citizens. At number 2, lawmakers in Nigeria have proposed the establishment of 32 federal universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. Since the inauguration of the 10th National Assembly, the Senate and House of Representatives have received 32 bills seeking the creation of new educational institutions. However, the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUP, has warned against the establishment of new institutions amid meager funding for existing ones, describing it as misplaced priorities. The bills include proposals for the Federal University of Technology in Kaduna, Federal University of Medical and Health Sciences in Abia State, and Federal University of Information and Communications Technology in Lagos Island. At number 3, the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, ASUP, has criticized the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, Jamb, accusing it of extortion and causing unnecessary hardship for admission seekers. ASUP's National Publicity Secretary, Abdullahi Yelwa, stated that Jamb's current practices limit opportunities for enrollment in tertiary institutions and recommended an end to constant charges in institution choices. He also suggested an extension of the validity of Jamb results beyond 1 year. The union urged Jamb to focus on being service-oriented rather than acting as a revenue-generating agency for the government. At number 4, the Federal Capital Territory Fire Service is collaborating with community leaders, police and security agencies to prevent attacks on firefighters. The fire service seeks to address the trend of attacks on firefighting operations. The service aims to increase community engagement through outreach programs to raise awareness about the importance of their work and discourage interference by hoodlums. The agency will also work closely with law enforcement agencies to provide backup during emergencies, deterring attacks on personnel and property. At number 5, Ejimakor, the special counsel to Kano, has called on Igbo leaders to visit Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and President Bola Tinubu amidst accusations of targeted demolitions against Igbos. Ejimakor suggests that the visit should include the National Assembly caucus, governors, clergy, and civic leaders. He emphasizes that the leaders should issue an ultimatum against the demolitions rather than making appeals. At number 6, the Kano Grand Kadi, Tijani Ibrahim Yakasi, has formed a committee to review the case of a convict awaiting amputation for 18 years. The convict's amputation was ordered by a Kano Sharia court for theft. The 6-member committee will assess the extended stay in the Kano Correctional Center without executing the sentence. Additionally, 147 offenders with minor offenses in Kano prisons were granted bail to alleviate overcrowding, earning appreciation from the prison comptroller Suleiman Mohammed Nuwa. At number 7, over 60 traditional rulers from Yoruba land are meeting in Ibadan for the first annual general meeting of the Yoruba Obas Forum. The gathering, chaired by Timi of Ede, Oba Nuruddin Lawal, aims to review developments since the last meeting and address the alarming level of bastardization of Yoruba tradition, customs, and culture. The interim president, Oba Samuel Adeoye, called for teamwork and commitment to checkmate these challenges, urging all traditional rulers to take the lead. At number 8, the Managing Director of Nigeria Incentive-Based Risk-Sharing System for Agricultural Lending, NIRSAL, Aliyu Abdulhamid, has been arrested almost a year after being sacked. Abdulhamid faced corruption allegations, including the mismanagement of a 2018 5.6 billion naira wheat project. The project, intended for farmers in Kano and Jigawa states, was subject to a multi-billion naira loan guaranteed by NIRSAL. His arrest follows a 5-month manhunt by a joint team of the Department of State Services, the Nigeria Police Force, and a special investigator appointed by President Bola Tinubu. At number 9, youths in Mbo, Akwa Ibom State are threatening to shut down oil operations, accusing Oriental Energy Resources of violating the Nigerian Content Act. The National Youth President of Mbo Local Government, Mr. Edward Abia Moses, alleged that Oriental Energy Resources had refused to implement the Local Content Act relating to employment and contract award. Despite resolutions made in a meeting with the company, the youth leader warns of disrupting oil operations if the demands are not met within 2 weeks. The resolution, signed in the presence of the Nigerian Content and Monitoring Board, involves the Ministry of Environment and the local paramount ruler. Finally, at number 10, Thai para-elite Shaturong Suksuk shot and killed his bride, her mother and sister, as well as another guest, at their wedding reception in northeastern Thailand, before turning the gun on himself. The 29-year-old Asian Para Games silver medalist had an argument with the bride before retrieving a gun from his car. Shaturong, a decorated swimmer who lost his right leg while on patrol as a Thai Army Ranger, had won 2 silver medals in the 2022 Asian Para Games. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.